Hey there, Alex here. I think we're on number 7. And so I want to talk really briefly one more time after getting out for a little while. This was something I wanted to talk about, and it's just about bypassing and how important it is as you've been on this journey. You're on this journey. You've probably found other information out there. You've probably been in the spin. And I'm here to help you to straighten out, get focused, and heal. Not heal, that's not the right word. Come into alignment, balance yourself, balance your energies into inner union, which will bring in everything that your soul wants. Soul attracts soul. What you are seeking is soul. Your soul is calling you forth. It's just that you happen to share that soul with another body. So it's a bit of a conundrum. So anyways, if you haven't watched my other videos, please go back to those. If you are interested in getting some help or assistance, check in the description box below for sure. I do help with the energy balancing, especially. That is my main thing. I don't have a course to sell you. I might have a community later, but that's just where I'm at. And I'm not going to be putting a course together, just letting you know that is not my intention. So what I want to talk about here is the bypassing. So what you're going to hear a lot is just get into Zen, get into Satori, just be present, be with soul, become soul, 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 soul. Yes, yes, yes. You do need to align and come back into your unity consciousness. I say back into, you haven't been in it in this lifetime unless you're there now. You probably haven't been there except for during the bubble love phase when you experienced yourself in another body and had that God consciousness just light up, right? Until that polarization happened. So yes, you can re-attract your twin in if that's your goal. Yes, here's how you do it. You just zone out, bypass all the work, and just stay in balance of non-resistance and no preferences, no judgments, no anything. And you will attract your twin back in. And yeah, you know what? You will. You probably will. Can you keep them in? You probably won't, because until you alchemize and neutralize the fear-based energy in the shared new energetic field that you are, it's not going to happen. It just isn't, it's not going to stay. It won't be sustainable unless you're meditating constantly and just not having a life. The idea here is to actually alchemize all of the fear-based energy back into love so that it's gone. You quiet and basically tame the ego. You tame it down until you're back in control of that identification. You've alchemized all of the identities and the distortions and the belief systems and the core wounds and all the wounds, even if they're not core wounds, all of it comes up to be alchemized. And you've mastered this art of doing this so that it's not about trying to bypass and just stay in Zen all the time and meditate 24/7. It's, I'm going to work with these energies and neutralize them and neutralize them and neutralize them permanently by alchemizing them, turning them into love, while I'm learning to be present and not reactivating and recreating new separating distortions. It's those two things that need to happen. You have to do both in order to come into and stay in union. So yeah, you can magnetize your twin back in by just having zero emotion. But is that how you want to live? Or do you want to actually come into your authenticity, your fullness, your sovereignty, the wholeness of who you are, and still have zero needing, outside seeking, separation, imbalanced needing, and fear-based, unresolved stuff, keeping you in this hypervigilant state in order to be with your twin? Like, is that what you want? This is not a race, it's a marathon. And if you want to win, be the turtle. not the hair. Yes, you can speed it up. Yes, you can hack at it. Again, this is the work that I do. I help you to hack out of the really crazy, crazy out of balance feminine energy, the emotional, addictive insanity, to tone that down. Yes, yes, there's programs out there. There's people, there's things that you can do to separate, to detox, as they call it. I hate that word, but to see the truth of this, of it, and pull your energy back into you. Like, that's the most important first step, right? But when that energy is really high, I can help to bring that down, working in the shared energetic field, neutralizing those energies. That is the work that I do. So check that out if you're interested in getting out of that pain immediately. And then being able to learn how to do that on your own. Of course, I'm not here to do it for you. You have to do the work yourself. But to help hack at that. Nonetheless, these are skills that become the mastery. It's the self-mastery. It is the balancing. It is the sovereignty that you learn. It's becoming that sovereign being that you learn. And you can bypass it for a while, but good luck. It's not sustainable. It's like doing ayahuasca and having this massive awakening, facing all your demons all at one time, and then going into psychosis. Or maybe you have a nice, glow period for a little while, and then life just comes right back in. But until you do the work to transform and transmute and alchemize, you haven't changed a darn thing, except now you know what's possible, and you suffer more because you don't have it. Just like this journey, you already know what's possible from the bubble love phase. You already have experienced that unity, that unconditional, unbelievable wholeness. You already know what's there. That's why you want it so bad. You can't turn that off. Once you're on this journey, you can't turn the journey off. So you already know what that is. So the journey is on. It's on. So bypassing it is going to only hurt in the end. You have to learn how to do the deeper work, which has to be done. You are not broken. You are whole. You just have a lot of noise and distortion that is keeping that wholeness from flowing beautifully. That's all. So learning how to work with that and alchemize it and move with it while mastering your masculine, your inner masculine, and bringing your focus back here and now into you and not on the outside world. That's how you learn to master the emotional feminine and the mental masculine. Bring it into a beautiful balance. And then the inner union happens, and then you tune into the Trinity, into the soul, which is what you both really are. That inner union happens, and then the two are one again. And actually, you're one with everybody, but that's the one that you really are, obviously have been catalyzed by. So I hope this helps you with this idea of not bypassing. Yes, meditation is important. Yes, the Zen states are great. Satori is amazing, and it will magnetize them in very quickly. Experienced this for sure. Total Satori, 24 hours, bam, they're back in. But if you don't know how to manage that, if you haven't actually done the alchemy, the work, then it won't last. It just won't be sustainable. And that's just the truth of it. So please hear my heart. That is the truth of it. So you're on the journey, so you may as well learn how to just get to it. Let's just get to it. So I hopefully you subscribed, and I'm going to give you everything I got. Thanks so much for being here again.